Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double double honors to the elders of Great Millstone for preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to you Akim out there, and this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out of this recent news article from RT.com as of May the 4th, 2023, in the business news category. And it reads, the U.S. banking crisis deepens. PacWest is the latest American bank to see its stock plunge following the collapse of several rivals. And keep this in mind, especially what happened not that long ago. I would say about like a week and a half ago now, about the First Republic Bank of its stocks has crashed from 40% to 50% of last week from Tuesday and Wednesday. Keep that in mind as well too. And then that kind of affect the markets, and the markets kind of react off of what happened with the First Republic Bank, right along with Silicon Valley Bank and other banks in the United States as well too. Felt the markets felt the effects of the latest action been occurred with these recent bank crashes as a prime example. Now we have this new bank called PacWest is the latest bank of its stocks plunge. And keep this in mind, as of yesterday, you had the Federal Reserve. They raised the interest rates, I believe, to 0.25%. And this been the highest in 16 years as of now. So keep that in mind as well, too. And the markets react what's going on financially, global statistic-wise, or what the Federal Reserve, what their announcement is going to be. So as of lately, the market's been reacting to the bank crisis situation and what the announcements that the Federal Reserve is going to make, if it leads into the positive of the stock markets, or is going to lead to a crash of the markets. So that's what's been going on as of lately, and definitely the market's definitely been crashing. Definitely in the three categories of the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ composite as well too. And it says the regional lender PacWest Bancorp has become the latest bank to be caught up in its worst crisis in the sector since 2008. The bank has confirmed it is talks with potential partners and investors about a strategic options following a 60% stock out. Shares in the bank non-divide, if I pronounce that right. And after hours, the U.S. trading on Wednesday over reports the Los Angeles-based lender was mulling a sale. A PacWest shares were down as much as 48%. Yeah, kind of similar to First Republic Bank, because they was down one day 40%, and then another day 50%. In early tradings on Thursday, the bank has not experienced the out-of-ordinary deposit flows following the sales of First Republic Bank and other news. PacWest state on Wednesday, our cash and available liquidity remain solid and exceeding an uninsured deposit, it added. According to the lender, discussions with potential buyers and investors are ongoing, and the company will continue to evaluate. Salakia. But continuing on with the reading, it says, according to the lender, discussions with potential buyers and investors are ongoing, and the companies will continue to evaluate all options to maximize the shareholder value. People familiar with the matter told Bloomberg and the PacWest has been considering a breakup or a capital rise. A buyer potential to have book a big loss, marking down some of the bank's loans, sources say. The packed Wednesday sell-off following the U.S. Federal Reserve Chairman Jeremy Powell's announcement that authorizing work closer to containing the turmoil that has gripped the banking sector. Powell claims that the government seized and sales of struggling First Republic Bank to J.P. Morgan Chase was an important step towards drawing a line under the period of severe stress for regional lenders. First Republic became the fourth U.S. lender to collapse this year, following the Silvergate Capital, Silicon Valley Bank, and Signature Bank. Meanwhile, the chief market analyst of KCM Trade, Tim Water, told Bloomberg that the Fed statement offers little in the way of confidence for the market, despite the best efforts by Jeremy Powell to calm the markets. There is nothing to suggest that the banking crisis is at an end, he claimed. So as you see right now, this is the latest bank for their stock to collapse, and they kind of mess with the markets as well too, especially with the Silicon Valley one occurred, then the First Republic Bank, then the Signature Bank, now the Pac West Bank as well too. So we're definitely gonna potentially continue to see this trend occurs as we entering in the U.S. Bank crisis deepening, and this is the worst bank crisis ever since 2008, as I was reading on down through the news articles, as it says right there. So we're gonna continue to see this trend continues, but as of lately, we definitely been seeing this trend continues of the bank woes, and it affects the markets as well too. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of the reading of this news article. As it says again, the U.S. banking crisis deepenings, and this been the worst bank crisis woes since 2008. So we're going to continue to see that trend continues, and we're going to continue to see it's going to affect the markets as well too. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakarkadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone for preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Hakim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.